Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Luka here with St. Pete Fishing Outfitters and Fitted to Fish. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about fly fishing leader setups. The leader that I'm going to go over with you guys today is a real broad, it can cover a broad spectrum of fish species and also places. If you're fishing bass, snook, trout on the flats, anywhere really, this leader setup's going to pretty much do you pretty good. We're going to be using 3 different types of line here. This is Rio Floraflex. In a 40 pound, and then we're running a 30, and then we're running a 25, and then on the tip of this you'll be putting your tippet, and you can run up to a 20, even down to a 17, depending on water clarity. And we're going to start off with our 40 pound section of leader here, and it's a pretty short section. I usually don't really measure them out. I usually just trim them down as I go, and we're going to start off with a perfection loop, which is a pretty simple knot. You're going to just loop it. And then you're going to bring your tag end around twice and actually lay that second tag underneath the first one, and then pull this up, and it should cinch down nicely. It's pretty similar to a bowline, and that'll hold, and if you've got a loop connector on your line, it'll definitely help you out. And then the second piece of line we're going to be using is a 30, which is right here, and we're going to be tying a blood knot to these 2 pieces right here. Blood knot's a really good knot, especially if you're fly fishing. If you're going to be doing a lot of strip sets, it's going to allow your leader to really just shoot through your guides real nice, and it's not going to be a problem. So after the blood knot is finished, you'll see that you have a nice knot that seats real nice and low, and it's not going to cause any problems with friction through your guides. And then you're going to do the last thing, the same thing with your 30 pound, your 25 pound. And you're just going to tie another blood knot. So when I tie my leaders, I personally like to keep them a little shorter. I personally think that, shorter leader, I can just have a little bit more control over my flies. So I'm running about 2 feet of each section, so 2 feet of 40, 2 feet of 30, and then another 2 feet of 25. And that's pretty much the basic leader setup for saltwater fly fishing streamers for snook and reds. Alright, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to stop by the shop, St. Pete Fishing Outfitters, and get fitted to fish.